Caulfield Racing takes the spotlight in Melbourne on Saturday. Race 8's an intriguing race. It's the feature, the Bella Spree Stakes. Really good field for an off-season sprint race. We'll touch on that race later on, but there are 4 races I'm interested in playing in on Saturday. To start with, the way the track will play, I reckon it'll be fair. Rail goes out 8 metres. There's not a lot of rain around. There's certainly no wind. Wind is a key factor there at Caulfield, particularly in the chute. Nothing to worry about there. 8 metres, if there's rain around, which there isn't forecast to be, they might get off the fence. They might still a little bit anyway, but ultimately I think a fair track. So let's work on that and try and find a few winners. Race 1's where I want to start. I like a horse having its first start and its second prep. It's called Imzada, down the bottom, number 10, a Yulong filly. Look, she was okay, really, on debut last prep in a decent race. She's had a bit of time off. They've been riding her cold in the jump outs, and I like what I've seen. Now, the negatives, it's 1200 first up off a couple of slow run jump outs, which can always be a bit of a test, but I guess to offset that, I'm sure they'll ride her colder. They sort of used her a little bit on debut. I reckon they'll ride her negatively out of the gates. I think she can be steaming home. She's about that $9 quote as well, so happy to play each way. Only a half stake, I reckon, given it's a 2-year-old race with some uncertainty. But race number 1, horse number 10, Imzada, is the first of my suggested plays. The rest of them, we're going to have to wait till the back end of the card. The next one's in race number 7, horse number 13, Board Rider. Now, looking at this race, there's not a lot of upside in these runners. I don't think many of these horses have got new levels left in them beyond this race. I reckon Board Rider does. The little niggle is it's 29 days between runs and it does jump from 16 to 2000. It was a late scratching going back a week and a half where there was a track upgrade at Sandown. Now this horse drops in weight significantly. It's only had the 5 starts to date. It's carried 59 or 59 and a half in every run. It's going to carry 52 after the claim for Logan Bates. Now it's drawn to get a soft run, probably 3 back the pegs. I think it is a stayer. It's bred to beats by preferment. Getting to this sort of trip for the first time, but it'll do no work in the run. I think it's got a really good chance. Currently 460 with the tab. Not sure what the market will do. I've heard a few people potting it already, so I've got it marked shorter than that. The market might take a set against it, given that it is slightly out of the handicap, even with the claim. I think it'll run a big race. Happy to back it. Might even get each way odds come sort of close to jump. So race 7, number 13, Board Rider, clearly a play for me. And then the feature, I talked about this being a really strong race for an off-season feature. I reckon Neonce can go on to bigger and better things. I think it can kick off this prep with a win. Had the 2 runs last prep, won them both. It's impressive, it's rated well, form around it's very good. It's had a couple of jump outs this time around, moved really well in both of them, a trial and a jump out. Graham Begg, I think, has got it quite wound up for this. He's a very high strike rate trainer, particularly first up, so no reason not to be with her. Currently 240 with the tab. I've got her marked 220, so I think she'll shorten up if anything. So happy to play her in race 8, the Bella Spree. And in the last race, we want to wait and see what happens with the final field. There is an emergency down the bottom, Heraldus, who's yet to get a run. I want to back 2 horses in this. Horse 16, Dirty Grin, is guaranteed to start. It's got the light weight, it's racing well. It's a limited field, I think, of horses that aren't really going anywhere. And down the bottom, Heraldus. I'm happy to back both of them in this race. Probably have slightly more on Dirty Grin. If you're spending sort of $100, I'd probably spend 65 on Dirty Grin and 35 on Heraldus, but I want to be with both of them. Heraldus will roll forward, it is racing well. Dirty Grin probably settles a couple of lengths further back, but both very well placed. So wait and see what happens with the final field, but that's the way I like the last race to play out. The 4 suggested plays, I'll run through them quickly. Race 1, number 10, Imzada. Race 7, number 13, Board Rider. Race 8, number 7, Neonce. And in the last, I want to back both Dirty Grin down the bottom, number 16, and the 18, Heraldus. Good luck, we'll chat next week.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.